Sorry cab. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Well, how are you? Thank you, Alexa. Sorry Cap, how are you doing? So, welcome back to me. Welcome back to Tubu in Thailand. I hope you're doing well. It's game day. Well, not quite. It's 9 a.m. here in Thailand, around about 9. And for instance, the game for me doesn't start till Wednesday morning, 2 a.m. So but it's game day. Tuesday. Okay, one can, as they say in Thai. Anyway, so I hope you're doing well. So, for instance, there's a massive game today, between City and Aston Villa. Home game, good, for instance, and we've got a pretty damn decent record against Aston Villa at home. But it's going to be a tough one. And, for instance, and if Aston Villa coming into this game, I was hoping that they were going, because of the schedule, etc., they would kind of like drop points a little bit, and also who they were playing, because they were playing PSG, and then and also they had Newcastle, then they got City, for instance, and then they got the FA Cup. What's it called? But it doesn't seem to bother them. But then again, why should it? Because they got a full strength squad. They haven't got no injuries. I think Paul Torres is about the only person, for instance, who's got who has a kind of suspected injury. Other than that, they're completely injury free. Injury free, fast attacking. Going to be a very difficult game. Fast midfield, and it's going to be it's going to be a tough one. It's not going to be a season-deciding game, like a lot of people say. The media are going to have a full field day on Man City if we lose. But I do believe, because we've still got 4 games after that, and that massive game, massive 3 points against Everton of the weekend, etc., really made the difference as far as I'm concerned. Because it's basically, even though Forest won yesterday to beat Spurs, no surprise there. For instance, they put them back into 3rd. City now back into 5th. And with Aston Villa below us, but it all puts us all together. So it is a race to the finish. It is exciting if you're not a City fan or a team in the Muscle in the centre, because again, the importance of getting in Champions League, etc., is really, really good. I'm so happy we got 5th position. So so it's going to be a toughie. 8 o'clock start, UK, say 2 a.m. Thailand. For instance, the Etihad. Going to be a silent protest, so good luck to the guys, the 1894 plus the rest of the group, City Matters, about the season cards, etc. It's going to be a silent protest outside the entrance to the to the stadium. But then everybody's going to come into the stadium and they'll be sat down. They're waiting for the games to start. Pep Guardiola had done a rallying call to City fans, saying we really need to get behind, and I'm sure we will. So, for instance, I think he's got one eye on the one ear thinking about the protest, but I believe, for instance, the City fans are not gonna, because there's going to be a lot of City fans who want to be in their seats, waiting for that start of the game. So I'm sure City fans are going to be up for it. Interesting whether it's going to be irrelevant. City played Saturday, they played Sunday. We play Sunday again, they play Saturday. So, for instance, they've only had 1 day rest, really. Is that going to make a difference? But then again, they're young, fast, attacking, maybe not. So let's go with our squad, etc. Probably we need the rest. So it is going to be a difficult game. Any news? City person wants to go with going to lose Bernardo Silva just before we move back onto the game. Bernardo Silva looks like he's going, for instance, which is a disappointment. But again, coming. If he's going to Benfica, he's been pressing for a while now for going to Benfica. For instance, and I think I'd be very happy to see him go. But he will leave as a legend, as a fantastic player for City. He's done so much for City, and the Real Madrid game, the Liverpool walkout, game, etc. When Liverpool won. So for instance, he'll be, and his commitment to the Blues, etc. Yes, people have always said, he's always wanted to leave, but he's never done so. And again, considering he's always been in the cast as that he was wanted to leave, but he's never done so, and he signed a new contract. So go figure. So you don't really know. Again, for instance, we're not privy to find out exactly what's really going on, etc. We really don't know. So Anyway, so Florian Wirtz has also been impressed by Manchester's efforts to sign him, so we'll sign him up. So, but again, I think that's going to rumble on. Yeah, let's get back to the game. So, let me just have a look. Let's have a look. So, yeah, we've got a pretty damn decent record at the Etihad. What's got against Villa, which is good. I was, for instance, if I can just get those up. But yeah, yeah. So that's just some Ruben Diaz. Yeah, I was looking for Pep Guardiola's press conference. He was playing this. It appears like what's it called. He kind of continued the press conference was part of the Everton thing. So, I was listening, trying to listen to him, but he was very low. You know, what's it called? They were talking, but I think the only thing about listening to what's it called. It wasn't a long press conference at all about the Villa. It was they've got a very when you see the game against Luis Enrique's his friend at PSG, I was really impressed. They can play a low block away, and they when they decide they can go with all weapons, they can spread. They are incredibly very well organised side. Uh, he talked about Nico O'Reilly as well, because I was asking why is he dropping Nico O'Reilly, and he was talking about the impact of new players, and he was saying about whether they can play 3 games a week, which is a strange thing to say for that. And said the impact has been good. Now we have 1 game a week, so Nico has time to recover. We need to see if we can play 3 games a week, like for example Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Ruben Diaz. Huh? I thought that was a really strange thing to say, because quite honestly, a lot of the players all the players have been moaning because they can't play 3 games a week, and that's the reason why they're getting injured. So it was a very strange thing to say that can the young players play 3 games a week? It's more energy, and I know, for instance, it's like myself, etc. Just ran up to the market before. It's 40 degrees here in Thailand when the tint, and so I ran up to the supermarket. I'm 60 years old, but I've been running up to the supermarket. I've lost a lot of weight. I feel very fit at the moment. But can I do it every single day? Probably to run, yeah, probably not. And I do feel my age sometimes. I feel a lot fitter than what I have been, but I do feel my age sometimes. But for instance, yeah. So whether if I ran against a 21-year-old, etc., would he be more have more energy than me? So yeah. So I don't know. Pep Guardiola Aston Villa absolutely after the Aston Villa game against Wolves will be the final against Southampton because every point of the game matters. We need our people, asking for City fans, because I think our people want Champions League next season. Hopefully, they can help us from minute one. Don't wait. Sometimes we're sloppy, not playing good. We need them desperately to support, make noise at all time. Right. And then they were talking about buying central defenders, and he said, I think we've got enough. Well, we do really. What's it got? If you got Junior Bar and Reese, as well as Kanji, Stones, blah blah blah. So offenses all depends, but all depends on who's fit and who's not. Again, we had 7 central defenders this season. We've ended up with playing Matthias Nunes and Nico O'Reilly. For instance, so we haven't had the central defenders on paper. Yes, in practicality, because of I don't know, injuries and the amount of injuries we've had, etc. For injuries, yeah. So it's all right saying, but we'll see. Let's get on to the game. Squads. I expect Aston Villa will probably start off with Martinez, Cash, Konza, Mings, Metzing, Camara, Tielemans, Rogers, McGinn, Rashford, and Watkins. Watkins determined to beat Gabriel Abraham's score. What's he go to? If he scores one more, I think he beats his record. Rashford, the son of a bitch, etc. For instance, turning up, so I hope he doesn't score against us. He's got a pretty decent record against us. So, but yeah. City, how I expect us to line up? Ortega, yeah. Lewis, don't, no, I'm not having that one. What's it called? I'm saying, I think it'll be the same. I think it'll have Nunes, Diaz, Guardiola, and O'Reilly. I think he'll stick with the same. Well, why not? If not, a kanji could come into it. But then again, we're going to need making a kanji for Saturday anyway, so for Sunday anyway. So we don't want a kanji to come in and then go off. He did play a few minutes, but we'll see how he's. Again, he's not played for a while, so it's all right bringing an experienced defender in. But is he good enough? Can he play left back, etc. Right back. So, for instance, I don't know. What would you say? And also, Nunez is playing very well in that position. And where's it go? What was his name? Aurelius also been playing well. So, for instance, why would you change it? Okay, so Kovacic, De Bruyne, Makic. No, I'm not having that one. Kovacic, yes. De Bruyne, yes. And Gundogan. I would have Gundogan. And then I'll have Bernardo Silva or Savinho. Or Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish against Aston Villa. Might cause a few issues. Yeah, stick Jack Grealish in there. Jack Grealish, I know he hasn't played very many games. Jack Grealish on one side. Foden's play is also, but again, and again, is it going to turn up or what? Or would you play Bernardo Silva? Okay, stick Jack Grealish in, then Foden, Doku, and Mamouche up front. Try that, and yeah. So, but it's going to be a hell of a game. So, for instance, and oh my God, Ross Bartley and Leon Bailey are both back from injuries. Yeah. So, but it's how we're going to play. They're going to be fast attacking with their play. For instance, yeah, it's going to be a tough. It really is. I'm not looking forward to it at all. I don't think it will be season defining because again, I do believe, for instance, we can beat them. We've also got a very, very good, for instance, home record against them as well. The hosts have won 14 straight games against Aston Villa at the Etihad, with that being the second longest such running streak in the Premier League history. With City holding on to best 16 straight wins against Newcastle. That was the best. But yeah, so for instance, so we've got a great home record against Aston Villa. What's it called? We can always remember the 2022 when Ilkay Gundogan scored those last couple of goals. Kevin De Bruyne, yeah. So, but yeah, so we'll see. But it's going to be a tough one. It really is. I'm going to be nervous. 2 a.m. in the morning. Again, it's a long time. I've got to wait. But and I don't know what you're feeling about it. I just hope we get the job done. If we come out with a point, I wouldn't be disappointed. If we get a thumping, etc., I'll be very disappointed, and I know we'll get creams because we've got to go to Wembley at the weekend. For instance, I know we haven't sold out our season cards at the moment, so for instance, things are running slowly there, and not Forest beating Spurs. So, but it wouldn't be the worst if we lost, but also, for instance, but it'd be absolutely. I do feel, for instance, beat the Villa tonight. I think that's it. We will get there, for instance, because after that it's Wolves, and then we've got Southampton, and for instance, Bournemouth, and finishing off with Fulham. So, but it's going to be interesting. It really is. I'm going to be nervous, but come on, City. I do believe we can do it. Keep the faith. Yeah. So I'm sweating a little bit here. Oh God, 40-degree heat, lovely, eh? Love it, absolutely love it. Guys are moaning about it. Anything else? Flyings are moaning about it. I love it. It's like a warm blanket over the top. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Sorry, cat from Thailand. Let me know. Like and subscribe. Tell me what's good, what you're thinking. What's on your mind? Are you looking forward to the game? Where are you watching the game? Are you going to be up with getting the old backs under the eyes like me at 2 a.m. in the morning? Got to be complete silence as well. Got the partner sleeping next door, for instance. I've got to be if we win. So, but it's going to be a tough one. But yeah, so just be me and a low cow with the rice whiskey. And that's it. That's just me and that for company. And hopefully, for instance, we can get the job done. And we wake up and go to Wembley, knowing that Champions League could be secured or no enough secured. Anyway, guys, it's going to be a tough game. keep the faith, go into the game, go into the protest. You know, bug up to you guys. Go into the what's it called, Golden Game. Sing your hearts out for the lads. I'll be doing exactly the same thing. You know, this is where we need to. You know, a game. This is our Champions League game, basically. This is our Real Madrid game. This is our So we need to get this Champions League. Come on, City. We need to finish on a high. Take care, guys. Love you and leave you. Speak to you tomorrow. Sorry, Cat from Thailand. Have a good one.